back to your life-changing situation from you moving to Australia, I mean, that big life shift. If there's one biggest lesson you can share with our audience, what is that?
There are only two situations in life that you can't find a way out. Only two. First is when we are dead, and second, when we are lethally ill. We are about to be dead. That's it. Everything else is figure outable. Everything else can be fixed, pivoted, changed, redirected, reframed, retrained. I don't know how you want to call it, or whatever path, depending on the situation. But there are no situations that can't be worked on. I always say there are only two of those. So when I found a job, so we came here with 1-year-old child, obviously starting new life. I found a job within 3 weeks. I had to go back to audit. That was not the plan. Plan A was that my husband will find a job and I will take it a bit easier. My husband started looking. He looked for a week, 2, 3, 4. No interviews, no calls, nothing. I said, we had $4,000 left on our bank account. $4,000, that's it, 1-year-old child. And we had really good jobs in Ukraine. We worked in international companies. We were traveling to Maldives. And now we couldn't afford having a car, a used car for 6 months. We were taking our daughter by bicycle to the childcare. And I'm fine. I'm so low key in those sense. Like I can, you can take everything away from me and I would be fine, like in a $1 shirt. But we were just running out of money and we had a 1-year-old daughter to look after. If it was just me, I would be fine. But it was her as well. And I said, we're going to change the strategy. I'm going to apply as well. And I applied for a job and I got a call next day, I think. And I got an offer 2 days after that. I remember I was going back home with an offer. And I remember I asked back then for 70,000 Australian dollars per year, which was much higher than what the average consultant was getting, was like 56 or something. And I was crying. I was crying on the train because, I knew I would need to say goodbye to my daughter for like work 50, 60 hours weeks. She will be with my husband. And it was not what I was preparing myself. But that's how the reframe happened. I knew my why. I knew why I was doing that. And I knew it's going to be temporary.